So this is an SAT math question on ratios. A bag contains tomatoes that are either green or red. The ratio of green tomatoes to red tomatoes in the bag is 4:3. When 5 green tomatoes and 5 red tomatoes are removed, the ratio becomes 3:2. How many red tomatoes were originally in the bag? So I'm going to let the letter R represent red, number of red tomatoes. And I'm going to let the letter G represent the number of green tomatoes. Okay, and they said the ratio of green to red. So ratio of green, G to R, is equal to 4:3. So there we have equation number 1. Now, when 5 green tomatoes and 5 red tomatoes are removed, the ratio changes to 3:2. That means from G, I'm going to subtract 5 as I'm removing 5 green tomatoes. And similarly, I'm going to remove 5. And this ratio is now equal to 3:2. And what they're asking for is how many red tomatoes were originally in the bag. So the variable in question here is R. So how do I solve this? Well, it's simple. 2 equations, 2 variables. I'm going to work with equation number 1 first. I'm going to do cross multiplication. So 3 times G is equal to 4R. And I'm just going to move the 3 to the other side. So G is equal to 4R over 3. So I've rearranged it. Now I'm going to work with equation number 2. And I'm going to do the same thing. Cross multiply. So 2 times G minus 5 is equal to 3 times R minus 5. And I'm going to open the brackets. So 2G minus 10. All I'm doing is 2 times G and 2 times 5. Similarly, I'm going to do 3 times R and 3 times negative 5. So that's 3R minus 15. Now, what I'm going to do is I already know what G is in terms of R. It's 4R over 3. So I'm going to substitute G in this second equation here. So 2 instead of G, I'm going to plug in 4R over 3 minus 10 is equal to 3R minus 15. Now, I'm going to keep working my way through. So it's 8R over 3 minus 10 is equal to 3R minus 15. I'm going to multiply both sides by 3 in order to get rid of this denominator 3. So I'm going to do this. Okay. Then what happens is that I can cross these out, and then I multiply 3 by 10 because I have to multiply it to both. So I get 8R minus 30 is equal to 9R minus 45. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to move it up here. And if I move 8R over to the other side, so essentially all I'm doing is I'm subtracting 8R from both sides. Then these cancel out, so I have negative 30. I'm going to move the negative 45 to the other side. So I have R is equal to 15. So the answer is B.